you can totally see my underwear.
So, sorry. Are we gonna leave that in there?
Is it in the video?
No!
I think it was heard. I think it was heard.
No, I think it'd be funny if you hear it.
I'm sorry. I can't.
No, you can see it.
Oh, okay, we'll figure it out.
I'm sorry. That's so funny. We're gonna leave that in the video. So this is our post show. So if you're seeing this is the post show for Jealousy and Dating. And I'm here with John and Jess. So what did you guys think of the episode?
Hold on.
Ew. That's me.
Oh my god, they're so disgusting.
I think it was interesting.
It was good.
It's a topic that we discuss amongst ourselves pretty frequently.
Yeah. Oh.
But I think it's a topic that a lot of couples should talk about. I think we're better off for talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you're not talking about it, like, you might not be as jealous as we are, but if you're not talking about it at all,
You're doing something wrong.
well, I don't want to tell these people how to be.
You're doing something wrong.
You're missing out on something. Like, if you're not mentioning, like, we might have more to mention than you, but if you're not mentioning anything, you're missing out. You should be mentioning something.
Do you think that some of the questions that we did, do you think that you guys talked about that?
I think every single thing. Except for
the
like,
one about, like, if we're jealous of each other.
yeah, that one. I feel like we don't.
We
say to each other. Yeah, we say to each other a lot, like, oh, I wish I did that, or like, that's cool. But it's never like translated into jealousy.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, so John, how do you feel that, Jess is jealous of the fact that you've like studied abroad and you experienced like a more of a global perspective?
I don't think I've experienced more of this. I mean, her family she's got family all over the globe, and she's probably traveled more than I have total. It's just I've had a different one, I guess. Like, I think, and I don't know. My thought about that is like we have to go experience our own ones. Like, we have to go, instead of studying abroad each individually, instead we're gonna go travel, in different ways, in different contexts with the two of each other, and see where that takes us.
I like that.
But wait, I had a thought on the jealous of each other thing, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh, I mean, well, so yeah, we've talked about the topics of like, what if one of us was to stay home? Like, if I was a stay-home dad, if she was a stay-home mom, like when we have kids.
Yeah, we have a lot of deep conversations about the future.
First of all, I want to say I feel like I know John really well, and he will not be a stay-at-home dad. It was just I don't think it would happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it would happen.
But here's the thing, though. Like, we both. So the weird thing is, while we're both very ambitious about our careers and whatnot, we both find that attractive in a partner. So then you get to the question, like, what happens if it becomes one or the other? We both want families and all that kind of fun, coupley stuff.
Fun
coupley stuff. But when it comes to jealousy, like we both mentioned before, that like we'd be worried, like if we're very much, I feel like, on the same page of where like we're going our paths right now, and we both vocalized the fact that we'd be worried if one of us was totally at like a different level, whether we would feel inferior to the other person. Mm. Whether that person, because we know what the other person is into like that, we know that we both share that interest in someone who's succeeding and everything.
Mm-hmm.
If one of us were to sort of like slip and fall, we would feel inferior because, in that sense, like, we're into the opposite in a sense.
But I think that also like pushes us to be better.
I'm sure it does.
Like, I feel like there are plenty of days where I'm just like, why am I, like, I don't need to be trying so hard or whatever, but then it's like...
I'm the reason you do?
Sometimes.
See, this is like new to, like, they're learning things about each other. It's so good. Jess, how do you feel about the fact that John is a little jealous that you're a little bit more put together than he is?
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think I'm more put together than he is. Especially he didn't say this on camera, but he thinks I'm like messy and gross sometimes.
Yeah, but I said she's put together. I didn't say her area is put together.
So
I'm saying there's a lot of empty toilet paper rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Hanging around where there should be no toilet.
I definitely feel like a third wheel, or like the third person in this relationship.
You invited two people to your show. No, but there's I guess a difference to that. Like, I think you carry yourself very well, and I strive to carry myself very well. But maybe the times that I don't, it is more clear to me.
I think you carry yourself well.
So this weekend, right?
Are you crying?
So last weekend we were volunteering at this place down in Staten Island, and we were basically like trying to refurbish some of the houses that were damaged with Hurricane Sandy way back when. And I was like, we gotta wear crappy clothes, right? And I got in some crappy clothes. Like, when you think crappy clothes, like I was wearing like paint all stains on my shorts and everything, like dusty old clothes, and like an old shirt that barely fit anymore and everything. And she's like looking like she's like in the spring catalog of like Macy's over here.
That is not
she's
true.
like,
I
"These are
was
my
wearing
casual clothes."
I was wearing
These are my
like
casual clothes.
normal khaki shorts.
Like salmon
then-
shorts. Salmon shorts.
First of all, they were khaki.
Maybe I'm mixing up your other casual outfit.
I have salmon shorts, but I was not wearing salmon shorts. And I was wearing like a regular ass navy
She was like
tank
going to the
top.
ball.
Like,
She was like, going, and I'm like, what? You can't wear this. She's like, this is the worst clothes I own. You all over here with like stuff like falling off of me, like falling out of me and everything.
How did that make
but
you
like
feel?
the question is, I've always wondered this, like, why do you keep crappy clothes?
See, that's the way I feel too. Like when people ask me, like, "Oh, just throw on, have some, wear something that's just like junk or whatever." I'm
Okay.
like, I don't really have that.
Right? Like, I don't have a drawer in my house, like, oh, this is my crappy
It's
clothes
because
drawer.
throw it out.
It's more like I throw it out,
Yeah,
and
throw
now
it
I
out
have
too.
room for nice
So
stuff.
so obviously now we're all living in the city, but a year ago I wasn't living in the city. So if I was to go mow the lawn, if I was to go like move wood or something,
Oh, you would have clothes for that.
what else are you gonna use? You're gonna ruin all your nice clothes.
Yeah, I don't really
Like
know.
your
I
shoes.
don't mow
Yeah,
lawns.
Yeah,
Yes.
me neither.
Yeah, anyone who has a lawn outside of these two people know that the top of your shoes will get covered in green if you mow the lawn. You can't.
I mean, I have like a backyard grassy. Actually, I have a front. Yeah, I have a front yard.
He's got a front yard outfit and a
But
backyard.
I don't want it. I don't really.
I don't lawn it.
I don't. I don't mow it. I'm sorry.
You don't mow your clothes.
Oh my god. All right. I think this is enough.
They don't mow his clothes.
You're so annoyed with us.
So this was our post show. As you can see, we're talking about we diverted from jealousy, and now we're talking about mowing lawns. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys enjoy my guests. Okay. Bye.